your ruler.
Zod.
Your lands, your possessions, your very lives will gladly be given in tribute to me.
What's up, guys? So I just spent a whole bunch of time trying to get rid of this intermission thing, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. I can't go full screen with my webcam because my camera is not good enough quality, so that's why I keep this border, because it helps cancel out some of the fuzziness of the poor quality webcam. If I went full screen with the webcam, it would look really bad, so that's why I keep the border. Plus it got my links in there. But anyways, intermission, it can stay. It's not that big a deal. And it kind of is like an intermission. When we're not looking at something, we're talking about something. When you're talking about something, it's an intermission. So, The Boys Season 3. This is my Boys Season 3 review. I will say right off the bat, it's the best season of The Boys so far. Season 2 was better than Season 1. Season 3 was better than Season 2. The only problem, I don't want to give too many, well, screw it, it's a review, so it's gonna have spoilers. Let's see. So Huey and Butcher use this Compound V that's temporary. Which, if they can make Compound V that's temporary that works on normal folks, I don't know why they can't just make the blue stuff that's not temporary, that stays permanent. If they figured out how to give them superpowers temporarily, then they should be able to figure it out permanently without killing them. But the temporary stuff kills them after like 5 uses. So just make it temporary on the first, or just make it permanent on the first use, and that solves it. But anyways, yeah, this season was really good. Soldier Boy was really good. Soldier Boy turns out to be as tortured as Butcher is, as tortured as Homelander is. It was a really good season. It's just the problem is the season was it was kind of like Season 2, where the majority of the season was good, and then at the end they get really preachy and propaganda-y, and then it just kind of fell off. There's a huge build-up, and then the final episode is so a bummer. Yeah, you know what's really weird about this show is you would think they would have the budget to have better fight scenes than HBO Max pays for Superman and Lois. It airs on the CW, but HBO Max is the one that makes it. And Superman and Lois's fight scenes are way, way, way better than The Boys. Superman and Lois's fight scenes are damn near movie quality, like Man of Steel quality. So it is weird that The Boys, when they actually fight, it's kind of low quality. The Boys always relies on camera tricks. They have good special effects, but they rely on camera tricks, and they keep it oh, boom boom, punch punch, no one's getting punched and flying through walls, or decimating buildings like in Superman and Lois. But anyways, I was kind of bummed out with the fight scenes towards the end, Homelander versus Butcher and Soldier Boy. Overall, I liked it, but I was just kind of bummed out. It just made everyone seem weak. It just made everyone, not just Homelander, but it just made everyone seem weaker than we always imagined them to be. And what's her name being able to hold her own against Homelander, like she basically was holding her own. Like, that makes no sense. Why was she so scared of him if she was holding her own? I don't know, what's her name, Maeve. It made no sense to me. Made no sense. Yeah, I just feel like they messed up. They messed up. They took away the scariness of Homelander because they skimped on the special effects budget, so they had to tone everything down, it seems. I don't know, man. It was a really good season up until the end. It was the best season so far up until the end, and they just shot themselves in the foot. And apparently the dude who wrote the script for the season finale, that was his first. It's the first thing he's ever written. So I don't know why Eric Kripke took this guy and said, "Oh, we'll let you write the season finale." No, if he's never written before, let him write one of the episodes early on. Don't give him the season finale. Anyways, it was just really poor writing, and it just kind of ruined the entire season. Also, my other complaint about it is, oh, sorry, if anyone knows how to get rid of this intermission thing, let me know. Hit me up in the comments or something. I looked it up with a web, like it's a WebM file, and I don't know how to. I probably can't get rid of it. I'm probably just gonna have to accept it, but oh well. Oh well. I don't know why it's driving me nuts, but somebody said, "Hey, can you get rid of the intermission?" And I was like, "Yeah, I probably should, but I can't figure out a way to do it." Anyways, back to the boys. I'm sorry, I'm such a scatterbrain. Oh yeah, so it's like, it seems like this is happening with everything nowadays, but like they're hiring people that are they're not hiring actual talented people, they're just hiring activists for stuff. And you could just tell, like, they were more focused on an agenda, like girl power, or because they made Maeve really ridiculously strong, which didn't fit her character, and then also all the political stuff they threw in at the end. Like, they made everything very, 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 like, propagandized throughout the season. Like, the show is made by Amazon, and the show is very clearly pro BLM, pro Antifa, and it was very weird seeing what's his name, A-Train. It was very weird seeing A-Train being on his moral high horse, as like a bastion of, you know, principles and morality, with the pro BLM and pro Antifa stuff. When in the past he's a murderer. Like, he murdered his girlfriend, he murdered Huey's girlfriend. There's a whole bunch of stuff that we know of, and then a whole bunch of stuff that happened off screen that we probably don't even know about. Like, he's a really bad dude, so it was just really weird. They're throwing in all these, like, propaganda narratives. And then at the end of the show, they even exacerbate it further and say, oh, the left is the rational people. The left is the rational people who are realize the heroes are corrupt and realize that Vought in the government is corrupt. It's the right that are pro-Vought and pro superhero authoritarianism, and I'm like, what? Because I'll just spoil the end of the season. At the end of the season, very clearly people that are meant to be the right or Republican celebrate Homelander just outright murdering somebody. Right? They're like, yay, Homelander, we love you. Right after he just murders somebody. And that's just weird to me. It just screams propaganda, because for the last 2 years, it's not been the right worshipping pharmaceutical companies, aka Vought, or worshipping media companies, aka Disney, or justifying the ends, justifying the means with government overreach and intrusions on liberty. It hasn't been the right celebrating that. It's been the left. It's been the left saying, yay, superheroes, you know better, you decide for us, right? It just made no sense to me. Like, the center, I'm not going to say the right, but basically nowadays, if you're center, you're considered right anyway, so it doesn't matter. But it just was weird, dude. It was so weird, them acting like it would be the right celebrating Vought superheroes and not the left. But anyways, I don't know, man. It was a really good season otherwise, but they just kind of killed it at the end. And season 2 was pretty propaganda-y as well, but it was like, you just have to have suspension of disbelief these days to a degree to enjoy pretty much anything that comes out, movie or TV show. Otherwise, you have to have suspension of disbelief with the current events, climates. But yeah, I don't have high hopes for season 4. I enjoyed season 3 for the most part until the end, but season 4, this show is probably going to jump the shark and go downhill now. But hey, it's a good show. I see if you can suspend your disbelief. I still recommend seasons 1 through 3. But that's going to be it for me. And also, please let me know in the comments. Somebody hit me up if that can stay or if it should go. I don't know. Like, is I don't know. Like, if you know how to get rid of it, or if you think it does, if it doesn't bother you, like, I'm gonna quit worrying about it. But somebody said it was bothering them and they thought I should get rid of it. So I would love to, because I think it would look cleaner without it. But I don't know how to edit text out of a video file. And all the research that I did, you can't edit text out of a WebM video file without cropping the video. So you know what? I just decided right here, I'm not going to worry about it. It's going to stay, because all this stuff, all these arrows and the animations in my YouTube name and my Twitch name being right there, and the little animated box down below, and the little swigglies spinning around in the glowing highlights, I think it's all cool. And even though the intermission, it would look cooler if the intermission was not there and it was just all this other stuff, and I think it's pretty cool. And the intermission moves like, it just moves like it's breathing like water or something. So it's pretty cool. And you know what? It can stay. I'm gonna stop trying to get rid of it. I don't think I can anyways. So whoever said to get rid of it, go suck a hot sheet. How about that? How about that? But anyways, I appreciate you for watching this video, and if you got this far with all my crazy ranting and blah blah blah, I haven't made a video in a couple of days, so I'm rusty. And also oh yeah, I'm gonna be streaming again on Twitch now. So I figured out how I'm gonna stream. Sometimes I'm gonna stream from the computer right here, but I'll be sitting down, right? Sometimes I'll be streaming from the computer. You know, like some like Diablo or like Diablo Immortal, or like Marvel Future Fight or Marvel Future Revolution, etc. You know, but other times, sometimes I'll be streaming from the computer, and sometimes we won't even be playing games. We'll be just browsing the internet, like just chatting, like YouTube or all that. See that right there, the RulerZod with a 7? That's my Twitch handle. So follow that. That right there, the Twitch. This way, right there. Twitch. That's my Twitch handle. The only difference between my YouTube name and my Twitch handle is the L is a 7. Alright, so follow me on there. And sometimes we'll be browsing YouTube videos and just browsing the internet and researching stuff and having fun browsing the internet. Anyways, and then other times I'll be back here on that TV right there. We'll be playing PS4 games for some streams. Anyways, that's the end of this video. Please like and all that stuff, and peace out, guys.